What are the three most common repairs you see in the winter?
Three most common repairs we see typically start with tire pressure lights, and then it segues into battery issues, and then we see typically cooling system issues. To start back over, tire pressure lights start in the fall. We start to get those colder mornings. Tire pressure changes under colder temperature situations, so therefore the sensor is a little bit more sensitive. And so what will happen is those lights will come on. Typically, it's just that the tire pressures just need to be topped off. There's not actually an issue. It's just air pressure at the end of the day. It's more dense in colder climate. The second thing is batteries. A lot of people park in their garage, and that garage is great, but it can hide the truth that your battery is slowly failing over time. You come out of your garage on a cold morning, go to work, and then you come out to a cold afternoon, your car won't start. It fails after rapid temperature change. And so getting a battery test is very important, but batteries typically fail more often in the cold weather. Everything in the cold moves slower, essentially. And then the third thing is cooling systems. So your cooling system, I'm not referring to your AC like what you get air coming out of your vents. I'm referring to the engine's cooling system. It has a lot more input for the winter than you'd realize, but cooling systems in today's world typically have metal parts, rubber parts, and plastic parts, a combination of all three. And with cold temperature, again, it's all about exchanges in temperatures. So over time, you are going to run into cold and heat cycles on those components. Plastic is the worst. It moves and expands, it shrinks, it can melt in some cases. Most plastic is strong enough not to melt, but it does expand and contract at different exchange rates with heat. So what will happen is cooling systems will fail unexpectedly on a cold morning, or they'll fail unexpectedly on a warmed up afternoon because it's just simply age and heat transfer. Parts get brittle over time, especially gaskets and rubber seals. Heater cores are essential to keep heat inside of your cabin, inside of the vehicle, and that's part of your cooling system. So we want to make sure that that system is operational. Definitely want to make sure those three things at a minimum. Of course, tires would probably be the last thing, of course, I talk about, but of course, first thing in safety. It's just that those three things are going to be the most common failures in the colder changes, or I should say the colder temperatures of winter.